don't mind this level. There's one similar to this in the first one, and I hated it. Though in the first one you couldn't use that speed dash thing that you can use now. And that's why the first one sucked. I almost beat it though. Got to the final Eggman stage. I got to the Eggman stage here and beat it after 7 years at that point. I know, kinda sad, but drugs don't help you. I actually do better sober than I did high, believe it or not. But I digress. I didn't beat it though. I was at the final Eggman stage. I didn't know how to do it. He was just popping up everywhere. It got frustrating, so I said screw it. And you can't spin Nash in that one, so screw that game. Another Sonic game I enjoyed, and I always tell people about, is Sonic Unleashed. Always loved that game. It was frustrating. I remember one time I was sitting on my couch, or in my bed, and boyfriend at the time was sitting on the computer, ignoring me as always. And I was trying to beat Gaia. And when I thought I beat him, turns out I was wrong. And then I had to, oh, go fuck yourself. Then I had to become like Gold Sonic, and no doubt I'm missing like a spot in there. But 2 or 3 times I was so happy that I beat him, and once or twice I was disappointed because I thought it was the end of the game. It took me 2 weeks just to beat Gaia. I'm a horrible video game player. I game, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like, oh, glorified woman gamer. I am very slow. I mean, frig, it took me like 7 years to beat this one. Now I'm like 9 years in and just gliding. And I'm not gonna get my continue out of this, aren't I? Nah. 3,000 short. I remember how many continues we're at now anyways. If I beat this in an hour, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. Or even if I just get to Eggman in an hour. Or the Metal Sonic, which I think is a bitch to beat. One of my frustrating opponents, man. I'll probably still record while beating Eggman, but I'd probably only show you guys my victory, not my several thousand tries and lack of misused continues. Probably go to church with an hour's sleep. Have my friend's family looking at me like I'm a zombie. Then his mom will give me a sarcastic comment, probably telling me that I deserved it. Or his dad. No! No! You cocksucker. I want you down here. Stop it. I still got a life. Oh my gosh. Come on. Do the smart thing, Sonic, and get me some lives. It'll benefit you, I swear. It'll make me kill you more. Alright. I have an itch in my leg, and I really don't want to pause this again. Especially this is an intense part. Gotta make sure it's all timed. Who am I kidding? I just run like hell. This part's all about timing and annoyance. You know what? No, that didn't work. Okay, Tails, you're giving me a headache. Too late, Tails, already left without you, buddy. One thing I really hated with Tails with this part is that sometimes he'll fall off these, and then he'll set the other one off, so he'll jump to go on it, and you'll miss, and you go straight down into the lava. It used to anger me. So I was actually kind of happy we left Tails behind there. That's okay, he'll come back. He never goes away. Never! Tails, you're a jerk. You're a cute little fox, but You're a jerk. You're like a cute and fluffy animal that looks so harmless and you want to pet it. It turns out it's like vicious, and we're not going to get our 100 coins, are we? No, we're not. And I do not like this part. This is actually one of those battles with Eggman I do not look forward to. Because of that. And that. Because I'm a dumbass and I do stuff like that. Oh! That was actually quicker than intended. Who cares about the significant amount of coins I lost? I think next is the cave, then the oil factory, and then the ship, and then the boss, and then that's it. I like this level because it looks cool. I'm terrible at it. Actually, how I came across this game was when I was a kid. There were these kids that lived like, kind of like, diagonal from my place, from the backyard. Like our backyards were kind of connected, kind of, by like a fence. Anyways, we befriended this kid, and he had a Sega. And at that time, I had no idea what a Sega was. I knew who Sonic the Hedgehog was because I used to watch Sonic Underground. But I thought Sonic was from Nintendo. Anyways, he used to invite me over. We used to play Sonic the Hedgehog 1. We used to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We played this Power Rangers game that was pretty sick. I'd actually wouldn't mind downloading it again. I used to kick his ass in it. Never play video games with someone who's older than you, apparently. Except for your dad. Play video games with your dad. Because he's clueless. Unless he was like 20 or 30 years old and immature, then he probably had a Sega or a N64 or something. I actually had this wicked stepdad. He had a... Wow. He was the one that bought the N64 in our house. And it was for him, not for us. But we played it. We played South Park on it. Battle Tanks. I'm a dumbass. What else did we play? He bought Yoshi's Island for himself. No, Yoshi's Story, sorry, the one with the babies. What else did we have for that? We didn't have very many games for our N64 or anything, but we had a lot for our SNES. We had, like, Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage. Spider-Man and Venom, sorry, Maximum Carnage. We had Super Adventure Island 2. Super Mario RPG, Legend of 7 Stars, which, up to this day, I say hands down is one of the best SNES games that was ever invented. What else? Pocky and Rocky 2, which I plan to put up here one day. Apparently out of my entire friend group, I'm the only one who's heard of it and played it. I have yet to beat that. I have insomnia, so when I was a kid, I used to stay up all night, even on school nights, and I'd try and beat that game. It was such a pain in my ass. And then I re-downloaded it, like under a month ago. And I just started playing it again. And of course I suck because I'm not using a controller, I'm using keyboard right now, until one day I magically come up with some cash for an actual controller. But I digress, I got a little farther. But it's hard to do that one level I struggled with as a kid, because you require certain movements, and it's hard, again, to do that on a keyboard. Whereas this game's easy. This game is, like, left to right. Pocky and Rocky 2 is left, right, and walk around in 50 different directions. Somehow get lost, find yourself, beat some bosses. I feel like I'm just babbling. I feel very retarded right now. I don't know why. I guess I'm just, we call it tired. I'm really tired. It just struck midnight, Seinfeld's on, and my night's ruined. I hate Seinfeld, he annoys me. Thinks he's funny when he's dumb as shit. Hey, look at that, we got a life. I wish this life was better. Let's play a game. Let's play Watch Leia Lose All of Her Rings. Nope. I get 200 rings, I'm gonna cry. Not literally, because it's just a video game. Actually, I wouldn't mind that bubble. Those dudes are like a light bulb. You do not touch them when they're on. Because then they get hot, then they burn you, and then they take away all your precious rings or your orb. And I'm probably like taking the longest way to the boss at this point. Yeah, I am. I failed that because I was scratching my hand. It's really itchy. Now I'm hitting the wrong buttons to jump. Oh! Do not like you. Do not like you. Go away. Okay, apparently I do need to go this way. Hey, another bubble. So even if I lost it, I could have gained it. Alright. To the boss. This was trippy when I used to get high. I didn't know I had to dodge the sharp things. Well, those sharp things I knew I had to dodge. Nope. Hello. Miss me. Missed. You missed. Shoot. Bad timing on my part. That's okay, I made up for it. And I got 2 other shots in it. Okay, no, no. Come here, asshole. Gotcha, bitch. Your cave is now mine. Said the man who stuck his penis in. Look how he, like, taps his foot as if I owe him something. And he yards. You little shit. Go fuck yourself. Hey, continue. Look at that.